So let's put your seatbelt on. This is love in 4 minutes, okay? Got it? All right. So the adult attachment perspective gives us 5 principles, laws of romantic bonding. Bonding with a trusted other is a compelling drive wired into the mammalian brain by millions of years of evolution. This is all about survival. Put it another way, this is a little girl born in Ottawa. This little girl was born expecting those hands to be there. Our nervous system is designed to connect with others. We never outgrow this. We know in our bones that if we call and no one comes, we are oh so vulnerable. Whether we are an infant or an adult, this is an ancient, wired-in survival code designed to keep the people we need close to us. It is not just a slightly psychotic mixture of sex and sentiment that we can take or leave. And there are some other laws. Loving connection offers us a safe haven to go to where we can maintain our emotional balance and deal optimally with stress. It gives us a secure base to go out from, to effectively explore and discover our world. Paradoxically, knowing that someone has your back, that you are not alone, grows the ability to be independent, creative, curious about your inner and your outer world. When we lose this sense of connection with a loved one, we experience emotional isolation, loneliness, panic, pain, and helplessness. And by the way, if we're talking about mental health, it seems to me that if you want one factor that is a risk factor for all mental health issues, you can take emotional isolation and put it in there, and it fits perfectly. Emotional isolation, panic, pain, and helplessness. This distress can heighten sexuality, as in make-up sex, but often it also easily crowds out other concerns like sexuality. We know that the key elements in an attachment bond are perceived accessibility, responsiveness, and engagement, A-R-E, as in, are you there for me? The key question in all love relationships. Responsiveness builds bonds. These 4 laws give us a map to love. Number 5 tells us about the differences we see and how we deal with bonding relationships. Secure connection with a responsive loved one promotes healthy development and functioning and promotes a positive, coherent sense of self and attunement to others. Anxious bonding or dismissing bonding, avoidant bonding, constrains us and limits our growth. These labels, secure, anxious, avoidant, simply describe a partner's habitual ways of dealing with emotion and responding in intimate situations. Anxiously attached, fired-up nervous systems are tuned to cues of rejection and abandonment. These partners are obsessed with reassurance in bed and out of bed. But they also have a real hard time trusting and taking in that reassurance. To avoid the pain of expected rejection, avoidant partners tend to numb out, stifle their longings, and reject support from others. They shut down and shut their partners out, especially when vulnerability comes up, in bed and out of bed. These 5 principles crack the code of romantic love, a drama of deep, in-the-bone longings and existential terrors.